for a necklace. Right shoulder.
Good game, MP.
Tough game tonight. Get them next time.
Are you sure you want some like yeah.
A lot of our fans in the house tonight. Should be a fun one.
MP!
Well, excuse me. Don't worry, keep shooting. Let's go. I'll run this.
How you feeling? Showtime, MP. True ballers, only.
Feeling you, MP.
I don't know who that is.
Hi, everyone. We've got the second game of the NBA Cup group stage for these two teams. So this one has a little more meaning than your average regular season game. Hi, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan. What a key game tonight in the Cup. The second of 4 group stage games. Tonight, in a word, is huge.
Well, as you mentioned, Kevin, there are just 4 group games. So after tonight's game, both teams will have a much better idea of where they stand and what chances they have to advance.
Well, for MP, winning the NBA Cup has been a point of emphasis for him. And tonight's game is huge to reach that goal.
It is, and I'll say
Well,
this,
that
every
other game
game
was
in the
like
Cup
season.
is a
I
big
was- I
one.
know we
Remember,
ain't
just
out
4
there.
teams in each
Good.
conference advance, so you cannot afford multiple losses. MP will need to be on his A game every game to win it all.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Wizard out there with Bridges, and it's Okogie in at the 3 slot. Time now to head over to David Aldridge for some information about MP.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, MP certainly has his heart set on winning this NBA Cup. I asked him why it was so important to him, and he said it'll show just how strong this team is, that we're competitors, and that we're must-watch basketball this season. MP certainly sounds committed to this tournament. Guys,
we all love the NBA Cup, don't we? And I bet his coach loves hearing his player MP say that as much as we do. Thank you, David. Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
Just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together.
Pass to Thomas.
Oh, boy.
Quality pass by Thomas. He was paying attention out there.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Bridges outside. Here's the Wizard. No good with the triple. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Back to Thomas. Screened by Watford. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Dangerous in the mid-range. Thomas isn't uncomfortable with that shot.
Ball against Johnson. And it's LaMelo Ball with the 3. Ball's got 6.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Johnson, the pass to Thomas. Shoots the 3. Bridges with the board. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Outside, Ball. Pass to Bridges. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Here's the Wizard. Can't connect from long distance. Brooklyn trailing. Johnson surveying the floor. Now Wilson. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. He can't get that one. Pass to Okogie. Ball with it. From downtown. Does not score with that shot. It's his second miss against 2 made shots. Johnson, the pass to Wilson. Back to Johnson. And here's Sharp. Now Thomas launches it. Sinks the 3-pointer. Thomas got his second bucket of the night.
In constant motion off ball, Thomas finds a soft spot and trusts the ball will find him back.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Now we have a chance to pay homage to the Eastern Conference Player of the Week, the Wizard.
Well, you just look at the scoring.
I'm the player of the week. I ain't even in the game right now.
Checked in for Johnson. The Hornets. It's also changing it up. The Wizard is checked in for Williams. Bridges comes in for Josh Green. And Miller's subbed in for Smith. Claxton finds Watford. Played in
Bro
with a nice
just
touch
went
off the
right
glass.
past me.
Watford's got his first points of the game.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
DeAnthony Melton out there with Martin. Then there's Trendon Watford. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Okogie's checked in for Nurkic. Here's Melton.
Oh.
And the layup falls. Melton's got the lead up to 9 now for the Nets.
What the heck is
And you're
going
going
on?
to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
And it's Miller in the corner. Bridges, no one around him. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Pass to Claxton. Williams with the ball. And that
Bro,
one drops.
what?
8 points for Williams.
Yeah, that's
Them
the
boys
third bucket in a
balling
row
out.
from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
There's the pick. Fires away from way outside. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from the Wizard. Pass to Claxton. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Melton kicks to Martin. Shot clock at 6. Williams passes to Martin. Here's Melton. Bridges with the board. Hornets trail by 8. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. For 3, Okogie. Misses that one. He's
too
over from
late.
the floor. Brooklyn's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Martin dishes to Williams. To the middle. He's looking for Claxton and finds him.
Get him the ball anywhere close to
Help
the hoop.
me.
That thing is over.
Man passes to the Wizard. Martin against Miller. Fires from deep. Buries it from three-point range. Miller's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Pass to Watford. To the paint.
Watch out for that.
Claxton inside.
Oh, my God.
That's no good, and now he's
I'm
missed
glad he
2
missed.
and made 2. Charlotte's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Here's the Wizard. Off target with his 3. Looking at the last game for the Brooklyn Nets, it was a loss to the Knicks in New York.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do
Come
it on
on.
defense.
Well, the league has made sure the NBA Cup has dedicated nights on the calendar for this tournament in order to accentuate these group stage games.
And I like
Bro.
that format because it makes it clear to the players and fans that
Now
these
we're
games
losing to
mean
the
something
Nets.
more than a normal regular season game.
So a whole new group.
Damn. I ain't got hot yet.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Nets lead by 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Still time in the game.
Hello, and for that game against the 76ers, although they appear to be the better team, they can't get caught up thinking that. You know,
Turning back now to our game, lots of positives in that first half for the Nets.
we often talk about efficiency on our.
And
yeah.
that'll do it for half.
You know how you getting cooked. cold.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
On the floor for Charlotte. The guard spot's filled in by
Whoa.
Paul and Miller. Bridges out there with the Wizard, and it's a Kogi in at the small forward. Ball against Johnson. Ball, the pass to the Wizard. Driving in, lays it up and banks it in.
Let's go.
That's now 8 points for the Wizard.
And there's one aspect of the game LaMelo's not going to ignore, keeping his teammates involved and the offense working as a unit.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, the Brooklyn Nets wasted no time hiring their next coach, Jordi Fernandez, shortly after the conclusion of last season. Despite his youth, Fernandez has been on the rise after stops as an
This guy went in
Kings,
there for a
Nuggets
coach
and
trying to
Cavs,
fit him
as
down.
well as coaching the Canadian national team. Kevin?
You know, DA, we've been talking about
I
Jordi Fernandez
can't
for a long
believe.
time. Now his big break, and I'm very happy
I
that we all
really
are
can't believe.
for Coach Fernandez. Hey, David, thank you. And Cameron Thomas picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
They following me now?
Ball, the pass to the Wizard. Falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his third assist on the night. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Outside Thomas. Here's the floater.
And good length and athleticism give Miller an advantage. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Outside Thomas. Jacks up a 3. A shot by Wilson, no good. Charlotte trailing. Here's Miller, shoots over Johnson. That's good from Miller on the assist from Ball. Ball's got 5 assists in the game. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Now Johnson. He has yet to score. Here's Watford. Thomas, no luck. Hornets have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. The Wizard can't hit.
Bro.
Enzo Thomas will bring it up for the Nets. They've led by as many as 11 points. Pass to Sharp. And the layup's good
But
off the
he
glass.
can take me to the glass.
Sharp's got 8
like
points.
no
His
problem.
shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one
That
of the
is
reasons
crazy,
they're
bro.
up in this game.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He wants to make...
That thing got me snatched out the game. Yes.
For the Nets.
He's hanging
Nicholas
in there,
Claxton
bro.
comes
Who is this?
in for Sharp, and Martin
Oh,
set
so he
in
got
for
me
Johnson.
3 points.
And then for Charlotte, the Wizard, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Miller comes in for Green, and Ball subbed in for Smith. On the wing, man. Covered by Martin. No problems knocking that one down. Mann's got the lead up to 6 now for the Hornets.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
They've got Martin. He's out there with the Anthony Melton. Williams is out there with Nicholas Claxton. And it's Clowney in at the power forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's the Wizard.
That's cash.
The three-pointer, no good. Knocked loose. Down low. Pass to Miller. Here's the Wizard.
But why did you do that?
Martin attacking. Williams with a clean look. And again, it's the Nets missing. Charlotte leading by 6. On the wing, Miller. Charlotte moving it around. Here's the Wizard.
Cash.
And the Hornets miss again.
I cannot believe
rough
it.
Start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Pass to Clowney. Here's the 3. And it's good, assisting on the play.
What?
Clowney's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Ball, the pass to the Wizard. Back to Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And we've come to expect big things from LaMelo offensively. He loves to attack you on that end.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. And a whole new lineup here for Brooklyn. Miles Bridges, he's checked in for the Hornets. Okogie comes in for Trey Mann. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. During that last break, I heard Jordi Fernandez as he talked with his team. Now, he talked about keeping confidence. He said, this game is close, but we know we're the better team. Now it's time to go out there and prove it. See if they can come back in this one, guys.
Thanks, David. Here's Thomas. Knocks down the 10-footer.
They needed that bucket, and Thomas is demonstrating some leadership, helping them get it.
Ball finds Bridges. Here's the Wizard. A three-pointer is right on target.
Super late, but
and the Hornets lead by 8.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Miller against Thomas. And Sharp has it in the corner. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Charlotte leading by 8. Takes it off the glass.
Oh, yeah,
and 7 points from Brandon Miller.
And this is what you like about Miller. He has great range from 3, but he can also make tough shots in traffic.
Thomas passes to Sharp. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Thomas got 3 assists in the game. Charlotte's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. And possession.
What?
Trey Mann, he's checked in for Charlotte.
I gotta pass the ball.
Nets trail by 8.
We
Kicks it out to Wilson. Back
to
Sharp.
Boy.
And then Sharp with the dunk.
And
take me out,
he's undersized at his position, his vertical.
Take me out,
yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
I don't know.
.116 left to play here in the 4th. Here's the Wizard. Good on the 3-point shot. The Wizards got 11 points here in just the second half.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
59 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Sharp. And it's blocked.
Get that mess
out of bounds.
Here.
Next ball as Brooklyn keeps possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead. And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Don't throw me the ball. Know that much.
44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Lets it go
That's
with the
game.
three. Rebounded by the Nets.
It won't let me make them suckers from this game, bro.
To the inside. It's tipped. And they go to the intentional foul.
Mm-hmm.
Good on the first, and that increases their
That'll
lead
do
to
it.
6.
That'll do it right there. That should be game over. Take me out of the game, coach.
And so both free
This game,
throws are
timeout.
good. It's a 7-point game.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up this lead.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Gotta get that stuff on at the 25. Not the dance cam on me.
Here's Thomas. It falls.
Damn.
And now they trail by just 4.
Eager to prove he can carry the load, Thomas comes up big in the clutch.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now.
Curry dropped 39 points. Lord.
And so here's Charlotte. They lead by 4. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I might just get caught. Come on, 2-possession game, baby.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game. What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
Look at that.
And stolen by Miller. And so they foul intentionally.
Bro. They wouldn't even let me get a dunk. I'm so butted free throws.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. So he comes up empty at the line. Johnson for 3. Miller grabs the miss, and that's an intentional foul.
Why did you throw it? I was holding it break. Oh.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. So it's the Hornets picking up the win. And they're off to a great start in the NBA Cup, a 2-0 record in the group stage.
And in this format, you need a third win in the group stage. So with 2 games left, they're in great position.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching tonight's game on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Gee.
Way to bring the effort tonight.
might have one more.
Nice shot.
Come get it, come get it.
That's what I want to see.
Let's do this. Don't worry, keep taking that. Keep shooting, man.
One more.
Hey, don't worry, just keep shooting. Good look. Let's go. Yes, sir. That's the way I back up my game.
Feeling you, MP.
Game time, MP. Game time.
Chill.
Time to warm up. Get ready to rock.
We know MP came ready to play.
Hey, should we pick up something for dinner?
I'm definitely gonna see. I'm put one more though.
And there is a very engaging atmosphere of fans getting ramped up outside the arena. Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for Jalen Duren.
And during the last 5 games, he's been a force on the boards. Really throwing his body at rebounds and trying to grab as many as he can. And that kind of effort has been noticed by his coaches and teammates.
Now a look at Detroit's starting lineup. Down low, it's going to be Harris and Duren. Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt. And it's Thompson in at the small forward. And for the Hornets, Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Miles Bridges is out there with Josh Okogie. And it's the Wizard in at the 5 down low. You know, Grant, for players that move to a new team in the offseason, have they had enough time to get adjusted?
Well, you know, B.A., it depends. Some guys blend right into a new squad, but for others, it takes a lot of repetition to get a feel for your teammates.
Now here's Cunningham. Impressive scoring stats with around 27 points a game. 2 on the clock. The three-pointer off the mark. Cunningham against Ball. Pass to the Wizard from downtown. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time.
The playmaking ability of Ball. So crafty and skilled at finding his guys.
Cunningham outside. Shoots over Ball, and that one's good. Cunningham.
And obviously their goal right now is to feed him the ball and get him going.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
Now here's Ball. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. And, Coach, how about the Thompson twins making their impact felt in the 2023 draft?
Yeah, Brian, we've seen twins in the NBA before, albeit not very often. But these two made history that draft day, becoming the first pair of twins to be selected in the top 5 of the same draft.
And the Wizard gets it to go.
If you get any space, LaMelo will find you, so be ready.
Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Thompson, a screen on Miller. From 12 feet. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. They want to keep rolling here, following the win against Brooklyn.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
And those are the games you need as a squad. Proving to yourself you can go win in a hostile environment.
Can't blame them. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Okogie, the pass to the Wizard. Nice shot from the wing. The Wizards got 8. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Cunningham passes to Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
Physical play by Duren at the rim, which doesn't allow much room for interference.
Ball against Cunningham. Here's the Wizard. No good with the triple. Pistons trail by 4. Ivy outside. And he's going for the oop. And the dunk by Duren.
He is ferocious on alley-oops. With his good hands and wingspan, Duren makes for an easy target on the lob.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Cade Cunningham has really been improving from distance. He said early in his career he was playing a lot of minutes, and stepping back to the NBA three-point line, he just didn't have enough legs in his shot. After his shin surgery, he redefined his form and strengthened his legs. Brian, he said it helped a lot.
That could be a silver lining of all that time off, Allie.
Well, as a defense, you have to expect Cunningham to take those. He's not shy at the arc.
The Pistons have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Thompson's shot is off. Charlotte has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Will stand for the Detroit Pistons. The rebuild continues.
Well, Brian, it's a process that almost every franchise has to go through at one time or another. You just hope players don't feel lost in the shuffle and they keep playing their best basketball.
Here's Harris. After the basket by Charlotte. Pass to Duren. And here's Ivy. Duren, the screen. Fires the 3. A nice shot by Ivy.
And something Ivy continues to improve. He's becoming a real threat from downtown.
Ball passes to Bridges. Here's the Wizard, covered by Duren. Ivy against Miller. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league.
Man.
Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Some changes for Charlotte. Williams comes in for Bridges. And it's Mann in for Okogie. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Beasley's checked in. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock.
He's going to shoot a 3.
Cunningham looking it over. Pass to Ivy. There's the 3. Back to Cunningham. Uses the glass on the layup.
I told you.
Cunningham's got 7. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Detroit on top, up by 1. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment.
I can't believe you're a freaking doggone. Missed that shot.
And some good action.
We're going to win this game, though. No.
So Charlotte ends up going with a new group.
84, hold on.
And a new group getting ready for the Pistons. Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Tobias Harris comes in for Thompson. Ivy's checked in for Hardaway. And Cunningham subbed in for Schroeder. Setting the floor for Detroit. Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt. Down low, it's going to be Harris and Duren. And it's Beasley in at the 3. Now here's Cunningham. This is the most they've led, 13 points. Cade Cunningham has faced his share of challenges in his career, Coach.
Yeah, Brian, the injuries, the discouraging losses, but he's remained steadfast through it all. He's a committed and mentally tough player.
Believes in his game and now wants a team around him that can fulfill that need.
You got to respect the enthusiasm LaMelo Ball brings to his game. He thrives out here under the bright lights with all eyes on him.
And the Pistons making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Now here's Cunningham. Last game for him, he had 14. Pass to Duren. And here's Ivy from the arc. Knocks it down from distance. He has 6.
Hot off the pass, Ivy has a shot up. No time to waste when you've got a pro-level defense coming at you.
Here's the Wizard. Launches a 3. Rebound Detroit. Thompson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the inside. Shoots. And Ivy gets it to go. On the assist by Thompson. Ivy's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, he's picking it up here in the second quarter after a slow start.
Ball passes to the Wizard. Hits a three-pointer.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
Pass to Duren. Thompson scanning the floor. Back to Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
Well, as we see more of Thompson, I think he's going to get better looking for his teammates.
Here's the Wizard. Beyond the arc. No good. He's shooting 5 for 12 so far. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Deflected. Ball against Ivy. Here's the Wizard. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 4 assists now tonight.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
I ain't foul him.
Detroit shooting their first free throws of the night. That free throw good from Cunningham. Both free throws good from Cunningham.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
From the arc. And the Wizard gets it to go. The Wizards got 18 points in the game. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Detroit on top, up by 12. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Thanks for joining us, everyone.
Where's the intensity at the defensive end? They need to get a hand up and contest more shots.
Coach needs to encourage.
Now let's take a moment.
We're trying to.
And that is going to do it for us.
I'm carrying the team with 18 points. Shoot.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Stan, back in your early coaching days, what was the dynamic working with the front office?
Well, I was in good situations, and so you need the coach and the front office in sync, where you're all working toward the same goals and you understand what the process is going to look like.
And how in sync were you when Stan was the coach and Stan was the front office?
We had problems then because the coach didn't like the front office very often, and the front office was always unhappy with the coach.
Nice. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's the Wizard in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Don't sleep on the size of Tobias Harris. He's not afraid to bang and bump down there.
Detroit shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
We might be done, bro.
And he drops the first. And Harris drops them both.
Capable of playing both the 3 and 4 spots, Harris's versatility is his greatest strength.
Miller, the pass to the Wizard. Offline with a 3.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Stan, the top pick of the 2021 draft, Cade Cunningham. He's made major strides the last couple of years, but what have you seen from him?
Well, he's a big guard who can both score and create
game, bro.
shots for his teammates. I think this guy is a winner.
And when you talk about Ivy, his explosiveness really stands out, especially when he's running the floor.
Mark Williams, he's checked in for Charlotte. Ball passes to the Wizard, and the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul of the game.
Shoot the ball.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. The Wizard. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. The Wizards got 21.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Thompson finds Duren. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Here's the Wizard. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Well, that's a smart play. Taking advantage of the mismatch.
Some changes for Charlotte. Smith, he's checked in for Okogie, and it's man in for Ball. Now here's Ivy. 10 points for him. Harris misses.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Pass to the Wizard.
I just flicked it.
Thompson with it.
Lord have mercy. I done threw up so many slow motion breaks. It's crazy.
Back to Thompson. Cunningham up top.
Bro, he's open.
Top of the key jumper, no good.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
The Wizards shot
I should have ran in there and dunked it.
The Pistons lead by 15.
I'm trying to bring the team back, but like.
And again, no good by Detroit.
Throw it.
He's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Bro, it took him a million years to
but you
kick it
don't
to
want him
me.
forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Now here's Cunningham. 9 points in the game. 20 feet out. Harris left side. Back to Duren.
That mess out of here.
Miller, the pass to man. Here's the Wizard. 17-foot shot on the way. And Cunningham pulls it down.
Bro, we done missed two
Time now to hear from our
easy
reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, there are some players who
Get
felt the
mess out of here.
65-game requirement for postseason awards was too high. The NBA's executive VP and head of operations, Joe Dumars, said, quote, "You're still allowed to miss 20% of the season. People pay to go, and they want to see their stars play." Brian, it's all about the fans.
True enough, Allie. Thanks. And it's Detroit with the ball. Following the bucket by the Hornets. Here's Cunningham. And there's the drive. Laid it in with a nice
I was
touch
too
off
late
the
with
window.
the help.
Cunningham's got 11 points.
There's the handle of Cunningham on full display with that nice take.
Pass to the Wizard. Jacks up a three. Connects from downtown.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
I can just heat up.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
If I ever heat up, it's over.
Nurkic is checked in for Charlotte. Williams comes in for...
Don't take. Oh, they took me out of the game. It's over. It's over.
Both teams will make
Bro,
substitutions.
down by 10.
Buckle down now. Don't.
Down by 10. 3 minutes in the 12th.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Stewart finds Schroeder. Schroeder, a screen on Miller. Hardaway from outside. It's rebounded by Charlotte. The Wizards got rebound number 8 here already in the game. And Detroit, let's look at who they've got. We've got a
Oh, my
Hardaway is out there with Dennis
Jesus.
Schroeder. But then it's Malik Beasley. And it's Reed in at the 5. Hardaway, no good. Hornets trail by 10.
We missed a wide open lay.
Here's Miller. And there's a whistle.
We missed
He'll
a
head to the
wide
line to shoot
open
2.
lay.
Hey, Grant, when you look at the mentality of today's players, what are the differences from back in your day?
Well, B.A., through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans and telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly, with players on different teams more friendly than in days
I gotta
past.
say, bro,
You know,
come on.
I'm not sure how I feel about that.
And it's a completely new group for the Pistons. Harris passes to Thompson. And here's Cunningham. Pass to Duren. And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Come on, man. Don't throw the game right now.
We're about 2 minutes into the 4th here. Thompson passes to Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
And Jalen is just taking over in this one. This is how lethal of a player he can be.
Inside to the wing, right side. Here's the Wizard. The kick out to Williams. Here's the Wizard. Charlotte again missing.
Might be time for a little different approach. His shot hasn't been falling here in the second half.
Harris outside.
They're milking the clock.
Back to Cunningham. Pass to Duren. Shot clock at 3.
He didn't take the 3.
Harris misses. Hornets trail by 11. There's Ball with a 3. Oh, Ball dropping it in.
Come
for
on,
3.
baby.
Fearless from beyond the arc. LaMelo has unlimited range and
You got
tremendous
time.
confidence.
Lets a floater go. Here's Duren. Got a good offensive
Bro,
board, and he
what?
gets the bucket. Duren's got 4 points in the quarter.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
The Wizards shot is
You
on.
can't
Well, he's
sink
trying to
nothing.
shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
Cunningham got a hand on it. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And the Wizard gets it to go.
And that's what you get from Brandon Miller. I mean, he can really whip passes there around the court.
Now Cunningham. Over Ball. Cashes it in from 11 feet.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you. Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love
Bro,
to
we're
see
not
it.
done, bro.
The Pistons lead by 7. Here's Cunningham. Thompson with a screen. Harris outside. That three's off the mark. And Ball will bring it up here for Charlotte. Fires the three. And it's in.
Let's go.
And now they trail by just 4.
Pressure's on, but it seems like Ball is not feeling any of it.
And now we've got an intentional foul. The Hornets making a switch here. Bridges is checked in.
Come on, bro. I got 30 in the freaking
Here's
game,
Harris.
bro.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the fourth. Drops in the 3.
Bro, that's
And the
it.
Pistons lead by 7.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Good on the first, and that trims the lead to 6. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. And that's an intentional foul.
Bro, I dropped 32. I dropped 32 and it won't enough.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker.
Need to go down here and bust a 3 real quick.
And the second of 2 is good. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
Well, it'll be fun to watch Asar Thompson develop over his first few years in the league.
And he buries it. And now they trail by just 4.
And any decent look from distance, he's taking it. He has that locked-in mentality right now.
Well, he's firing away with confidence from downtown. The defense better adjust to this.
I'm trying to put us.
So
I'm
the
trying
first
to
one
put him
drops,
on my
and that puts him
back.
up 5. And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Taking care of business at the line, and he adds some cushion to their lead.
Now a timeout
I
called
just
by
couldn't
Charlotte.
find it earlier.
They're
I
behind
couldn't
by 6.
Find it.
Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
They need to answer fast.
Yeah, and if they can get a decent look from 3, that's the shot to take. Not a lot of time to work with.
Yeah, he has a really nice feel from
I
that
just
spot.
shot it quick.
And the size gives him a clear
I
advantage.
just shot it quick.
Yeah, and
though.
once
I
you
was like,
see
man,
that
shoot.
advantage from the sideline, you just want to yell at him to shoot the ball.
I gotta score quick. But we're not out this game yet.
And no good as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he
All I
can hit the
gotta do is
second.
go down there and do some.
And he does get the second one. And that puts him up
Bro.
5. Now a timeout called by Charlotte. They're trailing by 5. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
An uphill battle for them. Everything has to go perfectly.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate.
That was crazy.
There's absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coaches breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Come on, bro. Come on.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
What is this?
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
No doubt, that just about seals it.
Launches it.
Oh, shot it too early. Oh my God, I shot it too early.
He had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the top.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I had a wide open look.
He hits the first
I had
one,
a wide open
5.
look. Choke City.
And so he drops them both.
That's it.
It's a 6-point ball game. Here's the Wizard. So it's Detroit picking up the win. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. With Grant Hill, Stan Van.
What the freak? The unrelenting badge is tough.
Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Bro, you ain't lying. Yeah. I kind of need to play with that.
Night MP.
Yeah, that could be good. Let's see. Now one of them increase my I might put that up there. Get one block of this shot first 3 times. Alright. I think we're done. It's been a pleasure.